What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. It's us. Let's get productive. So today we're going to talk about Soundware. Now, you might know these guys. They are the creators of the Octane VST. Definitely see me talk about it on this channel before. One of my favorite VSTs. So I've always been looking forward to the next edition by Soundware, the next thing that they were going to come out with. And they just came through with a brand new plugin called Vybe. Now, this whole plugin is a vibe. Everything from the UI design to what it actually does to your sound. So without wasting any more time, we're gonna jump right into it, and I'm gonna show you what this plugin is and what it actually does. So let's get right into it. Vybe, Soundware, let's do it. So as always, I have Logic queued up, and this is Vybe. Now, what Vybe is basically a multi-effects plugin. It has a few different effects packed into a beautiful design, and it is beautiful. I love the 80s disco theme they got going on right here. The only thing that's missing is a little guy in the middle of the mix knob doing the little John Travolta thing, but you're gonna feel like you wanna do the John Travolta thing once you start using this Vybe plugin, because it definitely adds a vibe to your sound. But it's a multi-effects plugin with some really cool effects dialed into it, just enough to give a different flair and a different character to your sound. So just getting into the UI design itself, I love the UI design. Very simple, very straightforward, but very clean. I love the vibrant colors. It just really pops, and it really gives an energy to the whole workflow that you have going on here. You have the lights, the neon colors. It's all really dope. If we take a look at what's happening effects-wise, we have a low-pass filter, a high-pass filter fader. We have the mix knob right here in the middle. Even though that's simple, it's very important. There's a lot of plugins that do a lot of multi-effects things to your sound, but they have no mix knob. So you basically oversaturate your entire sound and can't really dial it back. We have a lo-fi fader here that we can add a bit of character to our sound. We have a gate fader here, which is incredible. It's what I had the most fun with, is the gate fader. Right over here, you have your looping section, so you can adjust the rate of the loop. You have everything from 1/4 bar to 8 bars, and you have your reverse button here, so you can send that effect into reverse. You have your speed box down here, and you have 3 different speed settings: 1 time, 1/2 time, and 1/4 time. And then you have your fader here for the speed. Now, this whole thing is mainly about flair and about feeling. Like, this is not one of those plugins where you sit here for an hour and fiddle around with a bunch of different knobs until your brain is fried and it leaks out your ears and you no longer know what it is you was even doing in the first place. Like, you no longer even remember what type of beat you was making. You're just lost in the effect. This isn't that. This is an effect that is going to be something that you can just play around with and tweak it until you get the sound that you desire, and that's already in itself a lot of fun. So let's play around with this thing and see what we can do. So let's play around with this a little bit. You see, play with that lo-fi fader, you can already hear that it adds it sounds like a bit of a chorus effect happening, but it kind of makes it wobble a little bit, gives it a little bit of lo-fi texture. play with the high pass filter a little bit. So if you turn the mix down a little bit, you can hear the original signal. And you can kind of set things where you want it to between processed and unprocessed. Ooh. And I feel like you could do some really cool things with automation with this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Ooh. You could change the timing of the gate. You can reverse the effect. I'm gonna leave the reverse off. I'm gonna actually automate this choir sound and then turn it into an audio file just to get it away from this original source right here. Let me automate this. I think it could sound kind of crazy. Let's move this down a few bars and then take this and move this over here. And I'll automate this whole part right here. Start with it up here. Let's do it. Yeah. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so I just bounced that track out with the effect of the Vybe plugin on it, and let's listen to it back and hear how it sounds. I think I like it better when it starts like this. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I'm actually gonna split it right here and then have the original string sound just play. Turn the mute on and off. Maybe I'll have it like right there, like maybe right here I'll have it do like a tape stopping effect. Go right here, we're gonna slow it down. Right there. Yeah. All right, so I added the Vybe effect to the choir sound, and we're gonna get right into the hookup. I'm gonna play this beat back, and we're gonna take a listen and check out what it added to this song as far as character. Now, I only used it on the choir sound and the intro, and it already gave me a better intro than how the beat sounded originally. So I didn't use it all throughout the whole song, but you can, you can automate it, you can add it to a certain instrument and just have that instrument play for the whole song. In this case, I only needed it in the intro just to give it a little bit of attitude coming into the beat. So we're gonna just play this beat back real quick and check this thing out and just listen to how the choir sounds in the beginning, because that's where I added the Vybe effect. So we're gonna just keep this up on the screen here. Now the track that I added Vybe on, after I added the instrument, I automated it and I bounced the instrument out as a wave file. So when you're looking at Vybe here on the screen, it's not gonna show all the automations that I did to it. I'm just keeping it here for effect, but you get the idea. So here we go, and this is the beat. Let's check it out. And that's the beat I made using Vybe. It's definitely something that'll add a little bit of sweetness to your sounds, give it an interesting dynamic and an interesting flair that wasn't there before. And it's very affordable. This plugin is only $9.99. So it's a great grab, something that you should definitely pick up. And automation is the key with this thing. There's not a whole bunch of knobs and faders inside of this thing, but what it does have lends itself well to automation. So you can do a lot of cool creative things with this, but it shines better when you automate those cool things and just really send sounds in a whole nother dimension. But let me know what you think. Is this something that you're gonna be adding to your arsenal? Also, if there's any new plugins and VSTs that you want me to check out, leave it down in the comment section and I'll get to it as soon as possible. As always, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you can stay notified anytime I drop a new video, and I catch you guys on the next one.